Gray, back here at Extreme Couture, what's it like to be back for you?
It's always good to be back, man. This is my home. This is where it all got going. Brothers are all here. I mean, you know, it's great to be back.
And I seen you're growing the hair out, man. Is that something you're sticking with?
I was supposed to get a haircut before I came out here, but we couldn't hook up.
Look like you've been spending a little bit too much time with Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
Are we shaving it for the fight, or are we leaving it long?
I haven't shaved it in a while. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Big decisions ahead of me. Big decisions.
So you're scheduled for the end of the year. Talk about the fight, the opponent, and then how you feel right now.
I got December 29th against Joe Lauzon. He's a tough guy. He's always there. Beat a couple good guys, but the last bout that he had with Jamie Varner, you know, he looked good, legit, back and forth, but you know, he pulled it out. He's a game opponent, good name. You know, I think he was on the internet talking about how he asked for it, but you know, I think I asked for it too, so we both asked for each other, so that makes a fun fight.
Title fight coming up between Ben Henderson and Nate Diaz. In my mind, I'm assuming that you'd be happy with Nate Diaz winning that fight since there's some history there. What are your thoughts on that matchup and both competitors?
Well, I thought Edgar won the last one. You know, possibly the last two. You know, who knows? But last one for sure. Nate, you know, he's going to be tough to beat. And then
do you still feel like there's some unfinished business there with Nate?
With Nate, yeah, there's a lot of unfinished business there. You know, obviously he's talked about me in a lot of interviews, you know, and before I had the title, you know, he was begging for me, but, you know, I'm not going to drop a title shot just to go fight him. But, you know, either way, whether he wins a belt, like, or not, but let's take care of this, you know. It's 3 fights. This will be the 3rd fight, trilogy. I like those.
Can you talk about the first 2 fights and what's changed since then?
Well, the one fight was on the TV show. That was in the last part of the TV show. He caught me in a guillotine choke. You know, he ended the fight. I was getting him in round 1, and then you know, he pulled it out, and we both have evolved after that. And then the next fight was a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and about a year and a half ago. And then, I mean, it was a close fight, but, you know, I had him dropped a couple times, probably like 3 or 4 times, you know, in the whole time. And you know, it was a good fight, but, you know, I came out on top. And, of course, Nate Diaz doesn't think that he loses any fights, even though he loses. And that's what he was saying. He didn't lose a fight. He wants to fight me again. So.
Well, a lot of people felt like that was a close fight.
Yeah.
Would you have been surprised if it went his way?
Yeah, I would have been surprised. You know, I just had him rocked and dropped a couple times. You know, at the end of the 3rd round, you know, he was on Queer Street trying to grab my legs and stuff. So, I mean, but, you know, it's a close fight. You know, I thought, you know, I know I had it, but, and that's who it went to.
So it's safe to say that you'd probably be bummed if Benson won this fight and you didn't get a fight Nate Diaz for the title, because a win over Joe Lauzon's got to put you right back up there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not cheering for anybody anymore in this weight class. You do your thing and we'll meet up, you know. I'm on my way to the top again, and if you keep that up, then we'll meet. But as far as being a cheerleader, you know, I'm not cheering for anybody. For Nate, Ben, whoever. Mac Danzig, yeah, that's my boy, but, you know, anybody else, it's on you. If you win the fight, I'll see you later.
Great, we appreciate you taking the time. Is there anything you want to tell our readers before we let you go?
Yeah, thanks for all the support. You know, it was a long time before I was back in the cage. Last fight was a little crazy fight, but, you know, this one's going to be good coming up, so keep watching.